streets or the stress.
What we doing? Black Thought, Nas.
Black Thought.
Who you got, bruh? Because you saying they in different tiers.
I got Black Thought, bro.
Okay. But so
I got Black Thought.
But you think Nas ain't even in the same?
Yeah, of course. But one of the reasons why I love the Nas run that we've been getting so far is a big part of that is because of Hit Boy. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's fair.
Like he providing some excellent slaps for Nas, bro, and Nas just doing what he do best. So that chemistry is like this. So I'm like, so Black Thought's recent album, I'm like, bro, this shit is amazing. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna really fuck your head up now. Killer Mike album better than that one.
Ooh. In some ways, yes, it is. And then it appeals to me more because he's a Southern artist giving us classic Southern tracks and a good message. So it appeals to me. Yeah,
Killer Michael album, bro. If y'all haven't, because I think you okay.
We just talked about 3 different albums that y'all need to check out that came out this year. Killer Mike's what is this? What's it, John? Michael, Nas's Magic 3 and Black Thought. I can't remember the name of his last album, but his last couple albums have been amazing. His Black Code album, I will say, they didn't mix and master it well because I can barely hear his vocals. The music is too loud, but aside from that, dude brings the lyrics. So y'all check out them artists. We need to, bruh. What we need is the music pod on the Solid Heroes Network.
Hey, man, I'm working on it.
We need it.
I'm working on it. I want to do something a little different with it. I got it in my notes. I'm doing something a little different with it. So
I feel it.
Just wait on it.
All right. Well, look, y'all. We here for episode 7 of the SHAG podcast. We hearing this thing live and in effect. It's your boy Scrappy BHZ. I'm joined by my co-host
Ivy.
Hey man, it's Dante, captain of the ship. I'm saying y'all know what it is.
All right, we in this thing live and in effect. We are here. If you didn't catch us, it's episode 7. We got a mostly video game theme for everybody. Theme show. We got 3 packed topics. It's gonna be a juicy conversation. I'm looking forward to this, man. This is gonna be dope. So we're gonna talk about all video game topics today. So we're gonna jump right into it. We're talking about the Marvel video game failure and how that went down. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a nice convo. We also gonna talk about the PlayStation State of Play that just passed on the 14th, and then we're also gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct that was also on the 14th. It was a packed day, so yeah, it's a lot to cover from that day. But before we go there, just do our usual. What is everybody playing? What is everybody watching? I mean.
Man, I've been playing a bunch of COD with the fellas with the game. We training to get ready for this call out that we finna do. You know what I'm saying? So we doing that.
What's the event that you preparing for?
Hey man, we calling out them boys. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna say too much just yet. Right. I wanna make sure that I'm ready first.
We still loading up the clip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The clip is still loading. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Shout out to Vaz. Shout out to Big Dog Vaz for pulling everybody together and that. And also I've downloaded something new. I downloaded Blaze Blue Entropy Effect.
Okay.
That's their it's like a side scroller roguelike. So think like Vampire Survivors, but like with Blaze Blue characters, but side scrolling but like a side scroller thingy. And I love it. I love it. It is amazing. I've always loved the Blaze Blue characters because it's super reminiscent of Guilty Gear characters and stuff like that. And it's been really dope to play. It's been really dope. Like, and I only played like 2 hours of it, but like I'm now finished. Now I got used to everything. I'm gonna start trying to unlock some characters and stuff like that. So yeah.
Is that what are you playing it on? Like PC, Xbox?
Yeah, PC. I'm playing on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah,
is it multiplayer or is it single?
I think it's multiplayer. No, it's a single player for now.
Okay.
Single player for now because it does have co-op. I see co-op in the future.
Okay.
I definitely see co-op in the future. But like this game just came out not too long ago, so yeah. And what I've been watching, I haven't been watching anything actually. I didn't catch it. I've been really busy getting a lot of stuff together for spooky season. So yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, spooky season is around the corner, baby. Y'all, everybody likes Christmas. I like the horror. I like the horror. Yeah. That's what
if I'm not mistaken, you got some projects coming up around Halloween, around spooky season.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, I am a music producer / artist. I don't rap, but like this is like a the way I like to explain it, I'm like a DJ Khaled. Like I just I produce and I put records together with other artists. So my recent project was One Night Only, which just crossed 10K streams. So
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This Halloween season for the whole month of October, I'm doing my second volume of Black Fridays where I drop a song every Friday. And it's all like horror themed and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So yeah. We gearing up. We gearing up for that, and we might have some visuals and stuff too. But we still working.
What is your tag for? Like, what's your name on?
Street Orchestra, all one word.
Yeah,
Street Orchestra.
So in the month of October, if y'all trying to check out some amazing music, check out my boy Dante, also known as Street Orchestra, one word, on all music platforms. Yeah,
to the game.
Yeah, we in there. Ivy, what you watching? What you playing?
Okay, so what I've been playing? Okay, I went back to I tried to do Last of Us Part 2. Still wasn't going. So I'll put it back on the back burner.
As you should.
I'm playing Spider-Man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm playing Spider-Man, and I really like it. I like to swing it through the city. Of course, I'm sure everybody like doing that.
Yes.
I like the side like quests and missions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really kind of stuck on the side missions because you can do so much, like with the computer, and you can like do the little puzzles on the computer. I really like those, by the way.
Yeah. You stop crimes out there in the streets, like just random crimes.
No breaks off them folks, bro. Like you get to, you know what I'm saying, test out your moves and test out new moves that you purchased or with your points or whatever. And you can just do so much, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
It's one of those.
It is.
What I'm watching is I'm still watching Black Clover.
Let's go.
Y'all be proud of me. I started my One Piece journey.
Let's go. Let's go.
You in for a ride.
I started my One Piece journey. So,
how far are you?
I'm only on episode like 3 or 5.
Savor them joints. Savor them. It's so beautiful. Yeah. It's such a beautiful story. And I'm telling you, just sit tight. It's gonna get much better along the ride. Like a lot of these earlier joints, it kind of is a slow burn. It's a slow start, but
Yeah.
once
The
it
world
gets to
building.
kicking up, oh my god, it's
Like
crazy.
this would be my second time watching it because I was watching it while they were airing it on TV
Okay,
at the time. So
Oh
like
God! So you was
I
watching it?
I think I
like-
stopped if I can remember correctly because it was such a long time ago. I think I stopped when like the little deer thing they just got him or something like
Chopper.
that.
Chopper, bro, not a
You gotta
deer.
put some
Chopper.
respect
My
on my
bad.
boy
Put some
name.
I know. I'm
That's
sorry.
Tony
My
Tony
bad.
Chopper, bro.
It's
Relax.
listen. It's been years since I've watched
Got
it.
you, but relax though.
So y'all gotta just work with me here, right? But
And plus,
yes,
plus
I
that was the
started my
English
journey.
dub jump. That was the English dub jump that had the yeah yo, oh King of the Pirates.
Bruh, Sunday morning, or Saturday morning, I remember like that was my time to change the channel. I'm not gonna watch this, bruh. I could not get down with One Piece at that time. It was like, what is this?
This nigga stretching all over the place. What is this?
Bruh. But now I'm a One Piece stan.
Little did I know.
Man.
No, I liked One Piece when it came out
For
on
real?
TV. I did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I liked it. Mhm.
But I love it now. So it's in my I bleed One Piece. I bleed Straw Hat.
Yeah, if you slice me open, you'll see little straw hats pop out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's a
Well,
fact.
what I've been watching, what I've been playing, I actually been doing a little bit of traveling over the last weekend or so. So I haven't been playing a whole lot like usual. But I've been hungry to play Sea of Stars. As soon as I got back home, I was like, I need to play some more of this game. I've been missing this game. I actually downloaded it on a tablet on the iPad while I was out, but the thing is, you got to have a controller to play it. So I was like, man, I was literally on the road, like I done messed this up. Like I was planning on playing this on the road, and now man, that's right. So the whole trip, I enjoyed myself. Of course, I enjoyed myself with family, but I was like, soon as I touch down, I'm about to load this joint up and jump back in. I also got a chance to check out. I'm real close, actually. I just finished I just got the last person of the party, so I think I am close to finishing the game. Yeah, yeah. I've been putting in some work. So my goal is to finish this game, and then I can double back to Baldur's Gate, and then maybe have time to get to Spider-Man 2. Well, it's not a choice. I gotta get to Spider-Man 2.
What I don't
have a choice. Yeah,
I talking about.
Yeah,
it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, even if I gotta put Baldur's Gate and Starfield back on the shelf, I'll do that to play through Spider-Man. Because I can do that. And then what else have I been playing? I also got a chance to check out Liza P, which just dropped on Game Pass a couple of days ago. So it is basically a Dark Souls-like type of game. I see you over there. Yeah, it's on Game Pass, Ivy. Go and get that Game Pass going. Yeah.
They want Game Pass, baby. As soon as it drop, right there.
Yeah, just load that bad boy up. Yeah. But no, it's a Souls-like that's set in a dark version of the Pinocchio kind of story. So you're playing as Pinocchio.
Look fire.
Man,
looks super fire.
It's fire. It is definitely fire. And I'm not normally a big Souls guy, but that junk looks really good. I was surprised at the beginning, like it just goes right into the game, and I'm like, no, the graphics don't look this good. And it's like, yeah, this is in-game graphics. I'm like, what? My mind was blown. And what have I been watching? I've only been watching Mushoku Tensei, or Jobless Reincarnation. It's weird because my boy basically got erectile dysfunction. Yes. Which my wife pointed this out, and she was like, but he's a kid. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That's true, and that's weird. That's weird.
And very weird.
Very weird.
Very weird.
But
very weird.
Yeah,
He's not a full blown kid. He's like a teenager going into adulthood and stuff. But it was
but
still like
erectile
But
dysfunction
still,
though.
and
that
because the girl that he wanted like didn't want him at the
Yeah,
time.
I
And
guess
it's like-
context does matter.
Yeah,
Context
context
matters.
does because it is weird. Mashoko Tensei is weird, but it's the normal anime tropes of like you just get over that hump. It's a good story, and the animation is beautiful. The fights are amazing.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Dude is basically OP, but they throw other curveballs at him, like the girl thing and meeting other real OP characters. But for the most part, there's not a lot of people that can mess with him in his universe. So I see how they kind of got to keep the story fresh by giving him other problems outside of like fighting people problems.
Yeah, and like depression and stuff.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So. That's all I've been watching. That's all I've been playing. I guess we can go ahead and jump into the first topic. Dante, I know this one been heavy on you. It's been weighing heavy on you, bruh. You take us away, bruh.
Bro. Listen. Back in the year 2016, we got a teaser.
Take us back now.
Hey man, come on, come with me. I'm gonna take you on an audio journey. Come ride with me. So boom. So around that time, we got a trailer. It was just a teaser of a broken shield, Thor's hammer, Bruce Banner's glasses, a cracked Iron Man helmet.
Yep.
It was like, oh. We getting an Avengers game, mind you, right? I'm a big Avengers. I'm a big Marvel guy, as you can see from the shirt. This is a cross between Avengers Endgame and My
let
Hero
him see it.
Academia.
Let him see it. Let him see it. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Boom. So
There
boom,
you go.
right? Boom. I'm a big Marvel guy. I'm a big Avengers guy. So
right
now. At this time, we hadn't had an Avengers co-op beat 'em up for years. The last thing that we got was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Now, at this time, Ultimate Alliance 3 wasn't even announced yet.
Right.
So, boom, this is all we had. So they showed us this trailer. They said that Crystal Dynamics was doing it. Crystal Dynamics, they said that Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics was doing it, right?
Uh-huh.
So, boom. We see that trailer, nothing for about 2 years, nothing, not a peep. Like we got news headlines here and there, nothing.
Yep, it was dead silence. Them boys was hard at work.
So boom.
So we thought.
And I don't want to discredit the
developers. Yeah,
I don't want to discredit them because I'm pretty sure that they gave it their all.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we get to 2018. In 2018, no
2019. You talking about E3?
Yeah. E3 2019,
which is the trailer they're showing right now. The E3 2019 trailer. Continue.
This is what we saw.
Yes.
This is what we saw. The hype levels was through the roof. I'm like, so this is it? Okay.
I'm excited about that, yeah.
Okay. Shout out to my man MFP.
Mm-hmm.
He was right there along with me. But also shout out to my man Mainframe too, because Mainframe was like, it look cool. I'm a backup. I'm a backup. You know what I mean? So that was the discourse amongst that was the discourse amongst the heroes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The silent heroes, by the way. So boom, we finally get the trailer. It receives actually as a matter of fact, before we got that, it leaked. If you remember, Scrap, it actually leaked. It was like cell phone footage.
Oh wow!
So
see, I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah, when it leaked, and it was cell phone footage, like they were actually showing Iron Man gameplay. And then that's when people was like, "Oh, that's when
I think I remember that.
that's when the doubt started to settle in." So it was like, "Oh, now, this is what I remember. This is what I remember.
Wow.
This is my retelling of these events, right?"
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
mm-hmm.
bam. Now we get to the trailer and we get to the conference of they showing everything. They're showing the Captain America gameplay. They're showing Black Widow. They're showing the Hulk.
The
They're showing
Hulk.
Thor,
Oh my god.
whole crew.
Oh my
We
god.
seeing it all. We seeing it all, and we like, oh, okay. Looks kind of clunky here and there, but hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're not getting that till when? 2020 September 2020 at that.
Yep.
So if you know about the year 2020, that was when the pandemic hit. COVID was a thing.
That happened. We were there.
That happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
So the game drops. One other thing before the game drop, they changed the facial. They changed the actors, the character
faces.
actors.
Yeah.
They changed the faces because of the memes. Because they said Black Widow looked like Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Oh wow.
That was completely messed up. But they listened. They changed they changed the design because the whole discourse around it was, why didn't you
didn't know that. The actual actors.
The actual Avengers actors, because this was right off the heels of Avengers Endgame.
Right. So this is the hype.
It was the hype is to the moon.
Yes.
The hype is up there. We like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
After Endgame and the massive success of that, and everybody was just on the Endgame wave, and oh my God, Marvel, just thank you. We get Avengers. No, we get the Marvel Avengers game.
Yes.
And it released September 2020. I remember this because I downloaded it day one.
Oh man.
Me and MFP downloaded this game day one. Now, when we downloaded this game, it's massive bugs. And I mean massive. And it turns out that this game, and we knew this before, but before the game dropped, because they would do like these press conferences, and they would just break down the game of how it is, and that's when we learned that it is a MMO like. So like basically, it was a live service.
It's a live
game.
service, yeah, live service show.
It was a live service game,
and that's when the air goes out of the sails. For me, when I saw that it was live service, I was like, I don't know
why.
I don't know
why. So boom, when this game dropped, and it was massive bugs.
Yes,
massive bugs,
which is typical for live service games. But I guess this was even more than the usual, huh?
I still blame Destiny. I still blame Bungie to this day.
Yeah,
because that's where that model came from. So boom, you get the game, massive bugs. It was so hard to even play online with other people. But when we finally got everything going, this is when I was still had the rose tinted glasses on. I was still like, oh, so man, like I'm playing this Cap. We beating ass. Me and MFP going in. We going in. Then it was certain parts where like we couldn't even get past a door. Like I would get past, but like he wouldn't, and he would have to like back out of the room, and he couldn't even get back in, and all of this stuff, bro. And it just got worse and worse. So on top of the technical difficulties, right? The trailer that was shown, that's probably still showing now. I don't know. Scrap.
Yep, it's looping. Yep.
So the trailer that we got, they didn't show anything else from the game. If you remember, they didn't show anything else. They didn't show they barely showed things like here and there, like when you actually like recruited Thor and that whole battle sequence with the helicarrier and stuff like that. All that stuff looked amazing.
And they didn't put that in the game?
Yeah, they put that in the game. But my thing is, they made Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, like the main character, right? So it was like a thing of, it was her story on how she got her powers, and
Who cares?
I wasn't. Yes.
They
It was,
tripping.
and it was her job to bring the Avengers back together, because after that sequence that you're seeing right now, that was a big part of the story of when they opened Avengers West. They were on the West Coast, and they were opening up another division of it, and they had this grand opening because Tony Stark being Tony Stark. I want everybody to see
Right.
that we're doing this, right? It was a whole event, and then one of the Terrigen crystals exploded, and then boom, you get Inhumans, right? Well, at least that's what's supposed to happen, but they didn't. I think they didn't have the licensing to say Inhumans then, so not even mutants. It was just people who just got powers.
Got it.
Yeah.
And that was the creation of MODOK. So he was like the main villain of the story.
Yes.
He was the main villain of the original story of the original game story.
Okay.
And then after that, you got expansions. You got the Future Imperfect expansion with Hawkeye and Maestro Hulk. Then you had
Black Panther was one of them.
Yeah, Black Panther was one of them. Kate Bishop was one of them, and Spider-Man.
Okay.
Now it leaked that it was supposed to be the other characters that were supposed to be added was Wolverine, Captain Marvel. I think Nick Fury was supposed to get his own story too. At least that's what they was alluding to, because he wasn't even like a part of the main story. It was like, where's Nick Fury, right?
Okay.
So then the issues came around the game where Spider-Man was a PlayStation exclusive, not even a timed exclusive, just exclusive.
Yeah. Because Sony don't want to play fair. Sony didn't want to play nice with everybody.
Of course. And then they tried to tie it to the actual Insomniac Spider-Man game, where in certain and they took it out since then. But when you swing across the Avengers Tower, he would say like, "Oh, it's empty because they're on the west side." So they tried to like tie those universes together, but it didn't work because of the failure of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So with the main story with Kamala Khan being lackluster, the game being buggy, very, 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 very buggy,
right?
And the Spider-Man DLC, and then we didn't get that. They promised that a couple months after. We didn't get it until a year and some change after that. With all this going on, and of course, like developer stuff, and like the developers were dealing with crunch time,
right?
And
COVID,
and COVID on top of COVID, and when these are developers that never did a live service game,
right?
This is not as easy, because with a live service game, you have to have a live team to continuously update this thing.
Yep.
Right. So one of the main issues of the game, and this was so messed up. They throttle players they put a throttle on players like leveling up too fast.
Oh,
they put
wow.
They put a chokehold on it because people was leveling up too fast, and make them breeze through the game. So they put a bottleneck on it to where like a cap, you know what I'm saying? And so players couldn't even play the game fully.
That's crazy.
And then, of course, the game wasn't, like I said, on top of the bugs, the game wasn't running properly on certain systems. All that.
Let me ask you this: how was the microtransactions on it? Were they predatory, or
it just didn't? It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
It was just like cosmetics.
They were cosmetics, but they tried to make it like it was the whole Destiny thing. But like I said, I blame Bungie. But you buy like it wasn't play to win. So like the microtransactions wasn't really that much of a big deal. It was everything that was around it, like the game itself. And you got these. You have one of my main complaints was you have access to the entire Marvel universe.
Right.
You had access to the entire Marvel universe, and the only enemies that we were fighting was aimbots.
Are they tripping?
Yeah.
Access to the entire Marvel universe, and we're fighting these empty cities
over and over again,
and empty forests, empty ice level, like, and it just wasn't like, this is what we got.
That's crazy.
This is what we
got. So lazy. That's lazy.
And then like the mission objectives, the gameplay modes, it was always just you go here, you beat some enemies here, you stand on this thing to hack, you stand in this circle to like hack something, but you're not showing nobody doing this, you're just standing in a circle and and the bar just loads, and then you go to and you just watch, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
And it was like, it just, once you got deeper into the game, you realized there was no depth. It was just all surface level stuff. It was, and it's coming from a player that I played the first beginning. I played all the way up to Kate Bishop. I didn't play after Kate Bishop. I didn't play anything else because even when they dropped the Hawkeye and the Hulk character and Black Panther and stuff after that, like I was fully gone from the game.
Yeah.
I got updates from here and there, and like I got updates from it like here and there, like they're improving on it and stuff like that. But after Kate Bishop, I feel like that was set.
So let me ask this,
because they promised Spider-Man. when you promise people Spider-Man and you give them Kate Bishop instead,
yeah, they tripping. They were tripping big time. Big time. Ivy, did you get a chance to play Marvel Avengers?
It's sitting over there.
What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you what's your gripes or pros and cons?
I like the graphics. Like the graphics are alright. The fighting is kind of so. I hate playing with Iron Man. I hate it.
Why?
I don't even know what I got him. Cause his flying is all over the place.
It was so clunky.
Like and then when he shoot, it's his character's just everywhere.
Oh wow.
It's everywhere. Like it's really hard to like navigate him, especially when he's flying and trying to shoot at the same time. Like it's really difficult.
And they gave him during the story, they gave him his own sequences. Like you had to fly through.
So you had to play as the man.
So you have to play with him.
Yeah, you had to play at certain points. You had to play as him.
That's crazy.
But with all of what I said was going on, all of that was going on,
I didn't get a chance to play that. Well, I didn't play it. I didn't play it because I'd already been burned by Anthem.
That was right before that.
Yes.
That was literally right before that.
Yes. And
I was gonna mention it.
Bruh,
yes, that was right.
I was so hyped for Anthem because Anthem was like the Iron Man game that we wanted. Anthem. Anthem. That was like the closest thing we was gonna get to Iron Man. And I was so hyped for that giant. I pre-ordered it. I was following it all. Like the graphics looked amazing. The fights, the gameplay looked amazing. The flight looked beautiful and it played beautiful, but it lacked depth. So after being burned from playing Anthem, I was like, I'm done with live service games. So I sat this one out. So just to kind of give the audience some context as to, Ivy got to play it, Dante got to play it. I kind of sat it out because of the whole live service component of it.
Yes, and the main like I said, the main problem was the end game. Well, honestly, like the single player story. The story wasn't hitting on nothing. And then they try to do this whole thing where like the characters had their own like story missions and stuff like that. Those story missions was repurposed in the end game. So you're just playing the same thing over and over again. And this is coming from a
I didn't
company,
even make it that far.
and
Like,
and this isn't even this is coming from a company that didn't even know how to do live service games. I want to make that perfectly clear.
Yeah.
They don't have any experience. It's just Square Enix is like, we need our own
I got a
our own
question.
live service game. What's up?
Would y'all like them to remake it in a
Nope.
different way?
Too late.
Yeah, I agree. I would say
yeah.
no too. Honestly, I would prefer them to just give us another Ultimate Alliance or
X-Men Legends.
X-Men Legends, yeah. Which I would please give me X-Men Legends. Please.
I didn't play that one.
You didn't play 1 or 2 X-Men Legends? Yo, we gonna have to figure something out, cause that when I was first tossing around the idea of the SHAG podcast, I was like, bruh, every episode I want to bring up X-Men Legends 1 and 2, bruh, like legit. So that game is like important. That's an important game.
Very important.
The only ones I've played is Alliance. Play 1, 2, and then I got 3.
See, X-Men Legends laid the foundation, and then Ultimate Alliance took it and kind of took it and ran with it. You know what I'm saying?
Good games, good times too. But the reason why we're bringing up the Avengers game is because recently, it's about to be delisted.
Yes.
And right before, and if y'all don't know what delisted is, they're gonna shut the servers off. It's not gonna be available to buy anywhere, download anywhere. They're just completely taking it off, just online.
Can I have my money back?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, we got that.
Square Enix
got that in their pocket, baby.
$10.
It's over with.
I think it's like $10. I just want my $10 back.
They done already spent it. That's gone.
Actually, they spent that on Final Fantasy. What's the recent Final Fantasy game?
16.
They went to that.
Yep.
And that didn't even turn out good.
That's a good cause. That's a good song.
But it's right now. If you check your Steam, and I guess other online game providers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The Marvel Avengers Definitive Edition is 90% off, and the deal ends September 30th.
So my question to the team, and just hear me out. Do we need to buy that joint to play it? Do we need to buy this game, bruh? It's $4, bruh.
Stop.
We can jump and do this jump with the squad. This is co-op crew material. Know what I mean? No?
Real quick. We can just run through it.
Just run through it,
bruh. Just give us something to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's $4 though. It's $4. Is that off? Is that not? We can't do that. Is that
not bad?
You know what? If y'all want to, we can run it.
Let's go.
If y'all want to, we can run it. If y'all want to, we can run it.
All right, we just got a couple of days before they delist that junk then, so we probably want to pick that junk up. But on the top, I'm joking, but I don't really care though. I can get that junk.
Yeah.
$4. But on the topic of that though, what do you think about this culture of delisting games? Like, to me, coming from like back then where we used to buy the physical copy and like you would have it and
the game was
whatever,
done.
right? And the game is done, right? You get more quality, all that type of stuff. In today's era of streaming games and doing this other stuff, like a lot of this stuff we don't get to buy physically. It's all digital. So when they decide, okay, we're not going to allow you to buy this anymore, like you legit can't get it anymore. Now, in this scenario, we might not care as much because it's trash, but
absolute garbage.
Like, what does this say for other games? Like, they could just delist them joints whenever.
I feel like it creates another it creates value because It creates value because with the fact being that you can't, it's the digital purchases are not forever.
Right.
That makes the physical more valuable.
That's true.
So that's what I think on it. And as far as like the culture of it, of just delisting games, I saw this coming a mile away. I saw this coming a mile away because you can. It's even with music. It's even with music now. Like,
or even streaming on TV shows. Disney is taking off a lot of stuff from their streaming catalog and putting it elsewhere. So if you don't,
not even putting it elsewhere, like they're just getting rid of it just all together.
Yeah,
like just
like that Willow show. That's gone.
Show,
you'll never be able to get to that again.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find it on the internet somewhere, but
yeah,
but like as far as like, because I don't even think they did any physical copies.
I don't think so either. No.
So they just got the IP, did a show, it didn't work.
Yeah,
toss it to the side.
I just think that's interesting.
It's messed up. It's messed up, but you know, that's just the business of it. Honestly, that's just the business of it all today.
Yeah,
unfortunately, that's just the business of it all. And Avengers, the Avengers game is another. It's a
casualty. Casualty in war.
It's another casualty. After we just talked about Crystal Dynamics on the last episode.
Yeah. Maybe this is part of the reason of them kind of.
Hey man, just get rid of it.
Yeah, because they didn't succeed. Yeah, and I hate to see that, bro. Because these are the same people who made the recent Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. These folks, they are good developers. They just. This is also, I think, this is another thing of forcing developers to make live service games because it's profitable instead of allowing them to do what they are good at. You know what I'm saying? So, but we can talk, bro. We could go on and on for days.
Yeah, like it's like to put a pin in this. It is as bad as that game was. It is still, if they would have worked at it some more, there's something there. Yeah. It's something there, but I just think that the live service was a huge misstep. It was a huge misstep. And then, like, around that time, I don't know what was wrong with the industry at the time, bro, but everybody wanted to have their live service game.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to have their live service game, and like to swing and miss with the Avengers, bro, after Endgame. Sheesh. That game burned me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This one hurt.
Yeah,
it hurt.
It's a casualty.
It's a casualty, bro.
All right, well,
but on to the next.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some good news, because that's some sad news to kick us off. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't think we got a whole lot of good news in this show, because I'm about to turn up, boy. I'm about to turn up, Ivy. The floor is yours. I'm gonna let you get your bars off. I'm gonna mute my mic and let you.
Big Phil gave this man some energy. Big Phil gave this man some energy today. Big Phil, and it be known.
All right, Ivy, it's on you. The floor is yours.
Okay, well, all right. They did State of Play this month, and what they got going on is a Resident Evil 4 remake. It's going to be VR mode.
Yeah.
So it's going to be VR, and then they got a separate game that it's called Separate Ways. It's dealing with 801. You'll be playing with 801.
They're milking it.
And then they got a Mercenaries mode update to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that launches September the 22nd of this month. So,
question: Did any of y'all play? Yes. Did any of y'all play any of the Resident Evil 4 remakes? Because it's like a dozen of them.
Nope, I was too scared.
I did not.
It's a good game. I played the remake for, not the remake, but the port to the PS2 at the time, because it originally came out. If y'all don't know, Resident Evil 4 originally came out for the GameCube.
Exclusive.
Yeah, at first, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was for the GameCube, and we eventually got it for the PS2, and then that just boosted the game, boosted its popularity.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was one of the ones. That game is amazing. The game is amazing.
The recent remake just got a lot of high remarks that they just dropped at the beginning of the year. So I think they just riding that wave. They riding that wave. And I think Resident Evil, and it's actually showing on the screen now, that stuff is so scary where I don't think I can play it in VR. Like I can barely play it regular, but to sit there and be in first person mode and turn around and it's a zombie right behind me, bruh.
No, come on,
Yo.
get out your shell, yo.
Bruh,
like, come
and
on.
I got a cat. Fool, don't let that cat rub up against my leg, bruh. And I'm scared, bruh. I'm gonna break some
fly
stuff
across the room,
bruh. It's gonna be bad, yo.
Yeah.
But okay, they got so Ghostbusters, no, not Ghostbusters. They say Resident Evil. What else? What else was your highlights from the what you call it?
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man.
It's launching for the PS5 October the 20th. Okay.
All right.
I'm be ready. I'm be in line. If there's gonna be a line, I'm be there. I'm be getting it.
Spider-Man.
Two things. One, they do need to bring back. Well, GameStop need to bring back midnight releases. Those were always fun. I don't know if you've ever been to a midnight release at GameStop.
Oh yeah, they still got them
I
jumps.
haven't.
For sure.
Yeah,
bro. Like they haven't had them around here in the city for a minute. So the last midnight release that I've been to was the first Destiny. That was 2014. Love it. Yes. All right, and then two. With I got just a quick story of Spider-Man 2. I told the Padre Chief Gunn, shout to Gunn. I told him that, like, with my new opportunity that I just got, my first check, I'm getting the 5.
Hey.
I'm getting the game. And he was trying to say, like, bro, please don't. That's irresponsible. But I'm like, hey, man,
you gotta do what you gotta
mind
do.
your business, bro. Let me be irresponsible, dog. Let me be irresponsible, bro. Like, I'm doing it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But yeah, continue. Like,
I feel that. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2 for sure. They add in Queens and Brooklyn, and then I saw that you can switch between the characters in the open world on the fly.
Seamless.
That was dope. That was pretty dope. And then they showed off a couple of suits. So towards the end of I was like, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be real dope.
Game of the year. Baldur's Gate who? Baldur's Gate who?
You tripping, sir? But continue. What else you got? Okay.
They got Final Fantasy 16, right? Rebirth.
7 Rebirth. Yeah.
7. Oh, okay. That's coming out February the 29th of next year.
Okay.
It's coming out next year. See, so like excited, like
this is what I was waiting on, because I knew when they announced that they was doing it in parts, I stayed away from the remake, because I want to play it all.
Oh, yeah.
I want to play it all the way through, because I played the demo. It's not turn based. They went like full character action. Like, hey man, this shit right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So with this, I saw the clips with Sephiroth and Cloud fighting on the same team. Like,
yes, I'm so excited for that.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I almost cried, but yeah.
Did you get a chance to play the 7 remake, Ivy? The part 1?
I don't think so. I think the only Final Fantasy game I play is 13.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's the only one I play. I really like that one.
Yeah, when I saw that Final Fantasy Rebirth, I definitely like the graphics on that giant. The open world like looks beautiful and vibrant, which is kind of different from the first one, because the most of the first one, the remake at least, it takes place in the city. And so there's these grays and this dark. you know, 10 was dope too.
Legendary.
Yeah. What else? What else stood out for you on the PlayStation jump?
They coming out with an Avatar game. It's called
Throw it away.
It's called Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. That comes out December the 7th of this year.
Okay.
And it looks pretty good. I think it's alright. I think it's gonna be alright. I think the true fans are gonna like buy it mainly because people be come on now, that movie just came out.
Listen, no Avatar game, bro.
Yes, it is. People are gonna play it.
Ain't nobody playing this, bro. Nobody playing
guarantee
Avatar,
you people gonna be playing it.
Bro, listen, bro. Just keep it in the theaters, bro. I know James Cameron trying to do his whole multimedia thing, bro. Listen, bro. Keep it on keep it at IMAX.
Everybody wants to be a Navi.
Who? Who? Get it out of here. Ain't nobody finna play that, bro. Ain't nobody finna play that.
Right, you so come on, bro.
This a tough year too.
Buy that game.
It's
a
tough year.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man gonna dominate the rest of the year.
Spider-Man over Avatar, yes.
Nobody's
understand
on their PS5 for Avatar. Nobody.
I get it.
You know what? You spend your hard-earned money on that, and you give us a review.
That's what I just said.
Go ahead. It ain't my money.
Please, because you'll be the only person probably picking that junk up. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. I don't. And I normally get a lot of the big games, and I think I'm gonna probably miss that one. So we're gonna lean on you. You're gonna have to give us all the info for that. And part of the reason why is I think so. Ubisoft is the ones that's making this, and Ubisoft, I think, I think
we have some alright games.
They've reached their creative end. Like I don't trust them to be creative on anything anymore. I think now.
I mean, it's gonna be open world. Like,
yes,
you can.
So is Assassin's Creed.
Yes, you're gonna be able to scratch off all them boxes, go out and explore all these places, do all these.
Yeah, like you can team up with other tribes.
Yeah, this is gonna be Far Cry in Navi world.
Well,
but go for it though.
And what's so crazy? That's low key. All their games is just open world, and we're just gonna give you a ton of stuff to do from Far Cry to Watch Dogs to Assassin's Creed, and now they're talking about a live service Assassin's Creed game. Who wants this?
I don't.
They need to stop. These people need to be stopped.
Nah, she said she don't. No, like, but you gonna get this Avatar game.
I'm gonna get it.
All right, y'all heard it here. She's getting the Avatar game, and she got to give us some feedback from the gameplay. All right,
I'm gonna try.
You got any other ones on your list?
No. That's it.
It was a short conference. It wasn't like
short.
30-minute conference.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So. What's up?
Hold on. Before we go, one of the things that I wanted to mention about the conference was they announced that Roblox is finally coming to PlayStation.
Right.
October 10th.
PlayStation 4.
That's worse.
It's coming to PlayStation 4. Woo.
I mean, it's a big thing for me because my kids love Roblox. So
Roblox is huge.
Kids really shouldn't be playing it because they can have intercourse on there.
Oh wow.
I didn't know. Oh, wow. Do you have any?
They can. Yep.
Is there anything factual to back that up, madam?
Yeah, there's actually people that's catching their kids playing it, and
wow, ew.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
There's videos out. Look it up.
Well, as a parent, I gotta look into this. Okay, but continue though. I thought that was a cool thing, but never mind.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, bruh, so. I wanted to try to be. I've been kind of trying to be nice and kind of be try to participate and not be a downer. But I ain't gonna lie, this conference, not it. They could have kept this. They could have kept this, yo. And let me just give a quick rundown of why they started this joint out with baby steps, because you avoided that completely. That game looked like,
because that game is weird.
Yes,
It's
like
weird.
What are y'all doing? And see, a big thing about these conferences is how do you start it and how do you end it? Those are some of the big things. What's the vibe of the conference? How many games are you showing? How many games are exclusive? So they kicked it off with baby steps. They talked about Roblox coming to PS4, and I'm like, okay, this is an extremely old game. The fact that you decided to put this in your conference tells me that the rest of this conference is trash, because again, you don't need to announce this game. This is a PS4 game. Yeah, okay. Let me keep going. Then we get into the VR bag. They go into their Ghostbusters, which look dope, by the way. They go into their Resident Evil 4, look dope. They showed us Mercenaries DLC, which was dope.
Helldivers.
Helldivers, which was meh. Like, what is this doing?
I just looked at a picture of it and I'm just like, nah.
What are we doing here? What are we doing? Shadowrunner 2 was straight.
Ghost Runner.
It was Ghost Runner?
Ghost Runner? Is it Ghost Runner or Shadowrunner?
I thought it was, I don't know. One of those. Something.
One of those.
I'm like, what are we doing? They showed us
Tekken 8. They had Tekken 8. Well, they didn't actually show it, but on their list they got Tekken 8.
Yeah.
And something called Like a Dragon Ishin.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I didn't see those in the conference.
You probably looking at the old one. You're probably looking at the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says last September's state of play. But
yeah. So all of that to say, not to dump on it too much, they did show some Tales of Arise DLC, which was dope.
Let's go.
Yeah. They showed Star Rail, which is a Young Koi gacha game coming. They showed Foam Stars, which is what is it? It's a clone of Splatoon. So and then Final Fantasy Rebirth. So they ended on Final Fantasy, and they showed us some Spider-Man. Yeah, they showed us some Final Fantasy, and then some Spider-Man, and then showed us some stuff from there. They ended it with Spider-Man. Not in this one.
No, they did.
That was probably the older one. They showed the Spider-Man suits, which I thought were pretty dope.
Love them.
Yeah, so all in all, bro, I'm gonna give this jump like a 6.5. And that's being generous. That's being generous.
You being super generous.
I'm being real generous. You give it a 5?
I give it a 5.
That's close.
It's only a 5 because of Spider-Man 2 and
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's it.
Legit.
And Tails, yeah. But yeah,
which ain't even exclusive. Like, that's just they just showing it.
They're showing it.
Yeah, so I give it.
What would you give it, Dante? Did you get a chance to check it out?
Yeah. I did. If y'all checking the group chat, I did like a lot of voice notes because I was finna type all that shit. But yeah,
yeah, you did.
I'll type all that stuff. Yeah.
What did you give it? What would you give it?
I would give it I'll give it a 5.
See, look at that. I gave it a 6.5. Look at that.
Because you were being generous. I'm not. I'm not. And as somebody that's actually going to get a PS5.
Yeah. PlayStation got some.
I just like my PlayStation because I like how the controllers feel on my hand more so than Xbox controllers. They're really
as much as I love PlayStation, the Xbox controller is superior.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's how I was trained.
It's
this bad boy.
It's the layout.
Mm-hmm.
I might not want to be in this group no more.
The simple layout from putting the other analog stick from here to here, genius.
Yes.
Genius.
No, it's not.
It's more comfortable on my fingertips.
It's more comfortable on my fingers. And plus, I'm holding it like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think Sony got some challenges up ahead, man. They got some challenges because Xbox. So I watched the Sony conference. I then watched the Nintendo conference, and then I went back and watched the most recent Xbox conference, and I was like, yo, these folks is it's not even a comparison. But anyway. Did you have any other final thoughts about the Sony conference, Ivy?
Nope.
All right. Well, moving right along.
Right along.
Moving right along. I guess we can transition to the final topic, which is Nintendo. The Nintendo conference. Let me pull that bad boy up.
Here we go.
So the Nintendo conference was also on the 14th, which I thought was really interesting. The fact that they chose the same day to show content, I thought that was real interesting. I don't know if that was just just so happened to happen that way or whatever, but it turned out like that. But I got a chance to catch up on it. And
what you think?
They showed a lot. So in comparison to the Sony joint, this one is probably twice as long. But I think it has twice as much filler. And that probably is my biggest gripe about it. I think there's a lot of filler. Like, for example, they showed the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster, which I guess...
They listening.
Yeah, that's dope. I don't know if I didn't get time to check to see if that's exclusive or not. My gut tells me that it's not. Right. So
it's gonna be on Xbox too. You know what I'm saying? So like, Microsoft was listening to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, take that Crystal
Just
Dynamics.
Xbox?
No. It's coming for all platforms.
Everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
But
so
the Xbox One though. So
I'm like, why show that here? Like, especially when you got so much other stuff. But I think they started it out strong. So they started it out with Splatoon DLC, which I'm not a huge Splatoon fan, but I know that it is a huge community. There's a huge Splatoon community. So I'm like, okay, I can see that. Well, no,
Fortnite?
like you talking
Like
about that
that big?
size? Nah, no. Minecraft is like a worldwide phenomenon. Like,
so it's a lifestyle at this point.
yeah, but Splatoon won best multiplayer game of last year though. Like, that's just how big of a
following.
Yeah, they got a lot of people that like Splatoon. So they started that out, and then they showed us Mario versus Donkey Kong, which is a older puzzle game that came from a previous platform. So when I saw it,
never mind.
he was like, they can keep that joint?
I was like, yeah. You said puzzle? Nah. Okay.
I like puzzles, so I mean, I might like it.
You should have made it a party game. Why didn't they make it a party game?
Yeah,
Well, this is like another Mario party, so never mind. But
yeah, and then they got the Wario Party that they're also about to come out. Well, it's not Wario Party. It's called WarioWare, which is kind of like Mario Party, but with the Wiimotes and stuff.
With the mini games and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. I like how one thing I will say that I took away from this conference is they are leaning heavily into their known and trusted IPs, that's what Nintendo does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But in this conference or in this video, they listed probably 4 or 5 Mario games or games that are set in the Mario universe. So like,
there are a lot of them.
Yeah, this Mario vs. Donkey Kong. They showed Super Mario RPG, which was a big highlight for me. They also showed this thing called Peach. There's a Princess Peach game, Princess Peach Showtime, which I thought was interesting. It's kind of leaning into, it's her own solo game. And she kind of like takes on these different powers to do different things. So like there's a Detective Peach, there's a Baker Peach. Yeah, like they really
that's kind of cute.
Right. So I get that. You keep that over there.
I'm bullshit, but yeah.
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you. So that's what 2 games. No, that's 3 games, right? And then they also did Paper Mario, which was pretty hype. I was hyped for that. I was really hyped for
That
that.
looks pretty nice though, for real, for real. It looks pretty like it might be fun.
Right. Like I'm gonna be there for that one because it's actually the same one from the GameCube. They just
Yep. I seen the video comparisons. It looked pretty good. Really, really good.
they paying that joint a lot of homage, and then they also gonna do a Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on Switch. So
I ain't mad at it.
right, so they leaning heavy into their Mario bag, which for me those were the highlights of the show. Those were the main highlights. Everything else that I would consider a highlight would be Prince of Persia 2D joint. That joint looked dope.
That don't look dope, yeah.
That joint looked dope, but I don't think it's exclusive. It don't seem like it would be exclusive, but I could be wrong. They showed a Detective Pikachu, which it's not for me. That's not the type of game for me. But I respect it though, because I think Pokemon is one of them games that it's one of them IPs that needs to branch out. They need to branch out into different genres of games instead of just their traditional RPG, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I get it. Detective Pikachu. Contra was another highlight. They're doing a Contra reimagining. Yes, bruh. Yes. With 4-player co-op online. Yes, fool.
The crew will be there.
Mm-hmm.
The crew will be in attendance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is it called?
Contra. Contra.
Just regular
What's
Contra.
that?
Like that's no subtitle with it.
It's like a side-scrolling shooter, but it's like one of them jumps where you control it. I think with your sticks, right? So like you look up to control it. Well, I don't know.
No, it was a regular side scroller. Like it was a regular side scroller shooter.
Right. So yeah, but it goes back a ways. Like I think Super NES back then. So I was always a huge Contra fan because it's simple, but it gets complex. It's got that arcadey vibe to it.
Operation Galuga.
I guess.
Because I pulled the trailer. It's a Contra Operation Galuga.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that joint. That stood out. Another one that stood out to me was they doing the F-Zero. Yes, bruh. F-Zero Super Nintendo, but it's the original joint. But the flair that they're doing with it is you can play online with up to 99 people, bro. They making it a battle royale for.
Oh
Yes.
This country looks hard.
Yeah, that joint look real good.
Okay, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I think these companies are starting to realize, bro, just get back to the games, bro.
Please.
Just get back to the game. And like the simple games too. Like people tired of open world shit.
Yep.
Make shit linear. Make it to where we can shoot and kill things in style. And hey man, you got me.
Yeah, I think what they're doing too is they're testing the waters with this F-Zero joint. They're testing to see just how many people are going to gravitate to F-Zero before we invest the time and the energy on a new, like a full-fledged new F-Zero title. So my guess,
F-Zero 99.
Yeah, F-Zero 99. Yeah, for 99 people, and they shadow dropped their joint, so it's out today.
Oh
yeah. If you got Nintendo, what is it? Their service, their online service, you can play that bad boy today. You looking at it? Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really like 99 people on the screen.
Yes, bro. They caught me off guard with that one. I was not expecting that. That was probably, yeah. And then I kind of missed out on that. So for me to be able to jump in and play that, I'm probably gonna load that bad boy up this weekend or tomorrow or something. Cause I already got the service, so it's like, yeah, let me do that. What else?
I remember the I had the F-Zero for the
64, bro.
And boy, the speeds you can go on that joint. Love the game,
bro. It's
beautiful.
Captain
Falcon.
Falcon Punch.
You hear me?
That was my boy. That was my boy for real. What else? I mean, honestly, those were my highlights. There were a couple other things that were kind of like, They got a
I'm gonna go
Spy
through
X
it.
Family joint, a Spy X Family, game coming out.
Just Spy Family, not Spy X Family.
Oh, my bad. They got a Spy Family, so that's anime. That's the anime. They're doing a video game adaptation of that joint. It didn't look like it was up my alley. It didn't seem like it was a lot of action. It was kind of like following what's her name, Anya.
Anya, yes.
And you're basically playing as her, and she's going through her day-to-day life type of thing, dealing with the parents and the friends and all that type of stuff. But I thought it was interesting that they're giving it its own game. But I guess my takeaway from this conference though is just how old the Switch hardware is, because the games that they showed, except for Mario, Super Mario looked really polished. Most of these other games though was just like, ugh, like I don't want to play that. I don't want to play it when I got all these high res games, all these shiny video games and all this stuff. Like the chance of me going back and playing some of this stuff is slim. And that's outside of the Super Mario titles. So with that being said, I think I'll give it like around a 6, because I think people give Nintendo too much benefit of the doubt. I think they give them way too much benefit of the doubt. Instead of taking away points for these folks for having old hardware, they just say, "Oh, it's Nintendo Switch." You kind of gotta give them that, and I don't like that. I don't know. If we compete, if it's a competition, if you in third and final place, you lost. As far as I'm concerned, but
they've been in third for so long with the potential of being first.
Yes,
they have the IP to like really, especially watch out Sony, like they have the potential, they have the IP to do so, and it's like they're just content, they're comfortable with being where they're at. Now, mind you, there's value in that, but there's still a competition at the end of the day, and like if this is what you're given, it's like, okay, bro, like clearly y'all like being there, y'all don't plan on doing anything else, so just have to see.
Yeah, but that's my take on the Nintendo Direct. Did y'all get a chance to check that John out? Do y'all want to?
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I was looking at that Star Ocean Second Story R, and it's like they're doing something weird with the they're doing the whole thing where it's like the original 2D characters, but the world is in 3D. It looks weird. I don't know if I'll be able to get into that, but yeah.
And you were a Star Ocean fan back then. You played that
joint. Star Ocean. I played the PS2 version. I played I played and beat Star Ocean to the end of time. That's that one. Star Ocean, the one for the 360. I beat that one. That was the whole reason why I got a 360, because I wanted to play that Star Ocean game.
And that's the one. That's the jump with all the discs, right?
Yep. So I beat that one for the 360, and we got 2 since then. We got 2 Star Ocean games since then. Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. It's a long title. And Star Ocean First Departure. That's the more recent one that came out probably like last year, I think. But yeah, I got some JRPGs to catch up on.
I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, and Ivy, did you get a chance to check it out, or?
No, but like I know that Mario Kart giant is so expensive. Like they're just
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Right.
Like that giant.
Wait, is this the same one?
What's talking about?
This is the same Mario Kart that the release for the Switch. Like,
yeah, it's the same one. It's they doing they just announced the new characters and new maps, because they got like the little pass or whatever, the little
the booster course pass.
That's what it is. Yeah. So they announced that new stuff.
I just thought that we would have got a new one by now. They're probably saving it for the new Switch that they
need to. They need to for sure.
Yeah.
But honestly, I expected them to give us something about that. This was the opportunity to do that.
Because we're probably not gonna get it until next year. This time next year, honestly.
Right. So yeah, all in all, bro, I give this joint a solid 6. And let me go back. I agree with y'all. I give the Sony joint a 5. I was being too nice. I was being too nice,
bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
I give Sony a 5. I give this a 6, maybe even a 6.5. I give it a 6. I give it a 6.5. I don't know.
Because bro, how I look at it, we're living in a time where we're getting massive, great games on Steam, and like that's not even available for neither Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch.
Yes.
So people are going elsewhere to get their games. This is not the time to be just giving third party BS. Right. This is not the time for that.
And we back.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I think, man, they need to catch up. They need to give us stuff that's on the same level of quality as, say, you know, like you said, the Steams and the
yes, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, this ain't
like
it.
Most people not even going to a Switch or an Xbox or a PlayStation for their games. They're going straight to Steam, and they're playing these indie games that's reminiscent of the old times.
Yep. Yeah. And I guess that's what they try to do, but they need to also give us good hardware to go with it. Because
especially Nintendo.
Yeah, I think Nintendo delivers on them classic vibes for sure. It's just we need it at a higher quality. You know what I'm saying? That's also why, you know, I'm sorry, I just can't put. I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion. Because I was about to start talking about Tears of the Kingdom and that compared to Baldur's Gate and all that. Like, it's just, to me, it's just apples and oranges. But anyway, I give them a solid 6.5, somewhere there. We'll see what they come out with next year when it comes to like hardware. Hopefully they give us some kind of announcement, because I was hoping to get that.
Like, come on,
Yeah, and too many third-party titles. Like, cut that out. I think they should stop that across the board. For real,
really?
Bro. Yes, I think so. I do.
Really?
Across the board. I want to see your exclusive titles, but see, to me, that's what E3 was for. That's why E3 stood out, because then you could see all these different trailers from all these different people and these different vendors, and then the big companies could just come and show their stuff. But now it's like, okay, we're gonna show you our stuff, and we're gonna pad it out with all our marketing deal stuff.
Okay, now should it be instead of stop third party games, or should it be it shouldn't get like the big light, like it shouldn't get the big stage. Like having an entire press conference on, like, or not even press conference, having an entire
like
PlayStation
a state of
Direct,
play,
like a state of play, having that's more.
Bruh, that's gonna highlight, to me, that's gonna highlight what everybody got up their sleeve, bruh. Because see, the thing is, Sony is able to pad out their conference with these third-party games that everybody's gonna get, and it's really making people think that, like, they got a lot more games coming that they don't have coming, bro. And that, to me, they don't got a lot of games coming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's pulling the wool over your eyes,
right? And it's making people associate these third-party titles with these major companies, and that's just not what they might have marketing deals with them to where, you know, we do the marketing, but yeah, but that's a whole nother. That's a
whole nother discussion, because it's and this shit is either damn if you do, damn if you don't, because when you don't show those third party games, like, a state of play would probably be like 5 to 10 minutes, and that's a lot of work for just so little time. So
I'm cool with that though.
Really,
I'm cool with that though, because my time gets value. That means you telling me I'm getting exactly what I'm coming here for. I'm coming to see Nintendo. So you giving me you that's less videos you gotta touch and tamper with. That's less editing you gotta deal with.
Yeah,
you can give me a more condensed package, right? You can give me something that's specific. It hits the points, and we can get in here, be here for 15 minutes, and go on. But it also makes it easy for me to look at somebody's length and be like, okay, this person got 45 minutes worth of just their games. This is about to be interesting versus I gotta go and see if this is all their stuff versus, and
then like, because before this state of play, and we can move on after this, but in this state, before this state of play, they said that they're focusing on third party games. So like they put it out there, but it's still like, these are the games, but these don't even look interesting. Like, these don't even look like something that most people wouldn't even play. I know y'all. I know that they did like the whole spiel of they're focusing on more indie titles, but like y'all can't indie titles, bro. Like, let the indies do the indies.
Mm-hmm.
Let them handle that. We're here for the
Super
AA
Mario.
and AAA.
Bro, they could have done a Super Mario. This could have been Super Mario, the 5 Super Mario titles. They could have given us the Pikachu joint. They could have given us the F-Zero joint. They could have given us the Wario joint. They could have given us the Splatoon joint and called it a show. Like, that's a show right there. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that kind of goes against the argument of it needs to be more creative games, because with these indie titles, we're getting more gameplay, we're getting more stuff that's pushing the boundaries of what we usually play.
That's true.
So like, it's a give and a take.
That's true.
It should look mad boring, but it's like,
where else they gonna get they bars off?
Yeah,
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, well,
give and a take. It's a give and a take, man.
I mean, I guess we can leave it there. I guess that's a packed show. Yo, we got at least an hour and a half right here. So look, let's give our final thoughts, and let's save some for next week.
All right. Say my thoughts first. My last thoughts is I'm only looking forward to the Spider-Man 2. Pretty much.
Burn.
That's really it.
It's Spider-Man, like,
it's you know what I'm saying, and I mean these other ones look alright, but like,
this is where the hell
I just give me the Spider-Man 2 and I'm good.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so do you retract your statement about the Avatar game?
I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna try it.
Gotcha.
I'm still gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna come and tell y'all whether it's yay or nay. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
All right.
I'm gonna just go with that.
I'm super hyped. I'm super hyped for the Tales DLC. I'm super hyped for that. Super hyped for that. Cannot wait for that. My top 2 games that I'm really waiting on is Spider-Man 2 and Grand Blue Fantasy. I cannot wait for those. I cannot wait. Be on the lookout for more new music on my end.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Shout out to the Chokehold Mob. Shout out to the mob.
Hey.
By the time y'all, by the time you see, but we're doing another match. It's gonna be it's gonna be Gun versus Vaz. It's gonna be Gun versus Vaz. We're doing a contract signing. That's gonna be out probably next week. That episode is gonna be out. So the squash match episode is gonna be a contract signing between Vaz and Gun with the wise man Paul Hayden GMT. He's gonna be efficient. He's gonna be efficient this whole thing. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, and be on the lookout for more stuff from the squad. Make sure you follow us across all socials at the Silent Heroes Network on
Yes,
Twitter.
sir.
We are Silent Heroes Net, and but if you type in the Silent Heroes Network in the search bar on Twitter/X, we'll be right there. We right there. We everywhere. Or do a quick Google search. Google search.
We got our Googles. We everywhere on Google. If you Google us at the Silent Heroes Network, you will find us. We'll be the top 6 to 8 entries. You can find us everywhere from YouTube to Twitch to Twitter to Facebook to everywhere, from TikTok to Instagram. We there. You know what I'm saying? So check us out. For me, I'm excited about this F-099. I might load that bad boy up and play it tomorrow because that looks like fun for me. And then what else? Another thing that I did miss or didn't mention in the Nintendo roundup is they announced the Nintendo Museum over in Japan. And that joint is coming in March 2024. So yeah, man, that sounds like a road trip to me. Like, let's get it. But with that, let me see.
I would like to add Paper Mario. That one looks pretty good.
Yeah,
that looks actually good.
That looks real good. Real good.
That looks real good.
Yeah. What else? What else can I say controversial to end us out? Stop live service games. What else?
Big Phil coming for it all. Coming for it all.
Big Phil, buy Nintendo. Nah, I ain't gonna let you do that shit. But do it, bro. Buy Nintendo.
Do it.
Just because you can. Just because you got the bag, bro. Do it.
I got the bag to do so. Guess where I'm going? I'm going to Japan.
Let's go. Because we need it.
I need it.
Put it in my hand. We need it.
I need that.
Yes, sir.
Give me that.
And with that, shag out.
Yo.
Peace out.